All right, I'm live. What's up, everybody? Live stream time. I'll review everybody's art in a bit, but what should we do first? We could do anything, really. I could show you guys some art that I made recently. We could look at some comics. We could do lots. Let's see. Okay, I'm on the full screen, so let me play some music for you guys. I actually made my own playlist of my brother's music. What's up? We got Acorn in here, Lil Meow Meow, and K-Boy Animates. What's up? Welcome to the live stream. In a bit, I'll review everybody's art. So make sure you're in the Discord server if you're not already. And let me play music. Here we go. This is all made by my brother, and it's really cool. It's just instrumental, so it's not going to be distracting at all, and it's got a good level of energy to it. I was playing lo-fi the past few streams, but it's too chill, I think. Does anyone here ever go on Newgrounds? Because I didn't use it for a long time, but lately I've been using it again, and there's so many good artists on there. If you go to the art portal, it's crazy. Like, every other artist is what I would call S tier. Yeah, pretty crazy. Is there a tier above S tier? Yeah, my brother makes good music. Yeah, it's crazy. He learned it all in a year, and he's so good at it, yet he doesn't want to pursue it, which kind of sucks. Now he's going back to school, which is awesome, but he's not been making any tracks lately. It's kind of like, aww. Yo, what up? We got Oliver Obbs. We got the Obbs. Obbs. So SS tiered. Is that the tier above S? Oh yeah, it's SS. Yeah, I would say that the artists on ArtStation are SS, but on Newgrounds there's a lot of S tier artists. I would probably rank myself as a B tier. Lately I've actually been thinking like, damn, I really want to improve, because I feel like I haven't improved in a long time, which is to be expected. I haven't deliberately practiced in a long time either. But at the same time, it's like, gosh, it's really hard to get from B tier to A tier and then S tier, because that's the point where you really got to start getting critiques from professionals in the industry. And to get that, you probably got to pay a couple $100 just for them to go, yes. Oh, Lil Meow Meow, I would rate you as a S tier. Oh, that's nice. But let me show you ArtStation. Push F5. Okay. Have you guys ever been on ArtStation? I don't. The meme is pretty true, and the meme is that you don't go on ArtStation because it's demotivating. Everybody is so freaking crazy. This is like all probably industry professionals. Am I showing this right? Yeah, okay. That's a freaking cool sculpt. Yeah, I should go on this more. But at the same time, I'm like more into comics, and this is like video games and stuff. So it's really like comparing apples to oranges in a way. Oh, what's up? We got Mega-chan. He knew what a potato bug was yesterday. Hey everybody, do you know what a potato bug is? Because I thought of a comic strip that involves a potato bug as the punchline, but then I've been learning the hard way that not everybody knows what I know. And I don't know if everybody knows what a potato bug is. Oh, you know what okay, I turned the music down, sorry. That made me realize I didn't make sure that all the tracks were like the same decibel perceived loudness. Shoot. Is it sounding better now? I turned it down to 50%. The music is too loud! We can't hear you. It's good now. Good on now. Alright, sweet. Okay, so yeah, potato bug, most people don't know it, I think. Actually, I did a Twitter poll on that. I'll look at it really quick. It was kind of like 50-50, which is surprising. Potato bugs grew up where I lived, and you would see them every once in a while, probably like as often as you see a snail. Wow, 68% didn't know what a potato bug is. I'm not gonna look it up on live stream because they are pretty damn gross. So if you want to look it up, you know what is comforting is that they don't bite. They only eat potato plants. So, but they do look like really big fat grasshoppers with big fat round head. They're actually just very round, but they look disgusting. Let's see. I could show you guys some art I've been making recently. Mega Chan says they aren't around where I live. I just really like bugs. I like them sometimes too. I don't like drawing them, but I like seeing drawings of bugs and bug creatures. It's freaking awesome. Yo, I also like monsters, and recently I was getting nostalgic for the 1998 movie Small Soldiers, and I bought a couple toys off eBay. These were like really cheap compared to like others. I think these were like Burger King toys, which is surprising. They look like really high quality for a Burger King toy. And there's like a team of Gorgonites in this movie, and there's like 7 of them. And these 2 right here, I never ever had a toy of them before, so it was just kind of cool that I got a toy. The design on this is really interesting. It's like a rhino and a slingshot, and then like this orange guy is the thing that gets slinged. And this guy is like a berserker witch doctor. That was like the inspiration for this guy. It's so cool to like read on what the inspirations was for each one. Yeah, show us the art. McDonald toys are now all they're made out of cardboard. Hey, yeah, Nintendo toys are made out of cardboard. eBay has everything. That's so true. This movie is over 20 years old, yet there's so many people selling the toys on eBay. It's crazy to think that this toy right here is well over 20 years old, yet it's still like in really awesome condition. I bought like a secret behind the scenes book for the movie too, which is super cheap, and I bought like an extra lore book because it's kind of cool. In the movie, they're toys that come to life, but then in the movie, well, actually it wasn't in the movie, but for the toy line, there was lore and stuff, so that's cool. It's like inverse meta sort of thing. Yeah, McDonald's toys are boring now. I bet eBay has everything. I bet McDonald's is what's that freaking Luca movie? I haven't watched that. I barely know anything about it, but I keep seeing it in Walmart. Show us the art, they say, and then I can't find any. Let's see. Guys, you know what's really weird is I follow Mark Brunet on Instagram. Am I showing this? No. I follow Mark Brunet on Instagram. He recently posted this thing, and this girl has the exact same hair as my character Phoebe, which is really bizarre because it's so weird that it's that accurate, because Phoebe has a pony in the back that spreads out like flower petals because she's a pixie. And then he does the exact same thing. She even has big bangs and then side ear bangs. Really weird. Whoops. Oh. Wait a minute. I'm on display. I kind of want to be on clip. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Hey, this could be bigger. 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 I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat, but my freaking... Okay, there we go. Now now it's stuck on my screen, so I'll be able to see it all the time. Wow, that's crazy. I know, right? Yeah, copyright. I'm gonna copyright their ass. I could just show you guys lots of pics. You know, it's kind of cool thing that I do lately is that for patrons of our Parlor episode, I take the regular thumbnail, make it super dark, and then add sparkles on it, and then overall, it's just a really, really cool little motif that I got going. and I've been making so many comic strips lately, but the thing is I can't really post them until I show them to Word and Zombie and then edit the video for it. But lately I showed them some comic strips that were like adult humor, and Zombie did not like it. He did not like it so much that he walked out of the room. So now I'm thinking, frick, okay, I can't show them any comic strips that have adult humor now because they aren't going to like it. I mean, Word was laughing, but he was like, you can't show that on YouTube. When I'm pretty sure I can. A missing guy, welcome to the live stream. Hooray, I made it. Yes, you did make it. Oh, here's another thing I drew recently. I have this one style that I invented last year that I barely ever draw in, and then I tried to draw in it, and it kind of got mixed with my other style. It's really hard to have multiple art styles. I don't know how people do it. Yes, Oliver says, me and Rab will like the adult humor. Yes. Dude, so yeah, anytime I make adult humor comics, instead of showing Ward and Zombie, I'm going to show my two other friends, Oliver and Ron, because I think they'll appreciate it a lot more. Mega Chan says this looks like a Sonic pose. Oh yeah, it's kind of like that, the Circle Sonic. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Lil Meow. I mean, I like adult humor. Yeah, me too. I really like super absurd. Actually, there's almost no kind of humor that I don't like. I guess the only kind I don't like is like stuck up, like, this is fine humor. Or I just hate when people are like, ew, that kind of humor is below me and I'm not gonna laugh at it. That's stupid. No matter how old you are, a fart joke is funny. I don't care. If you don't think it's funny, you're just lying. Hey guys, Word here. Let's see, what else do I have? I'm gonna start trying to draw more though. I realized like all of this year, anytime I draw, it's always for something, like for a comic, for art parlor. Hardly ever draw for fun, so I'm gonna start trying to do that because drawing for fun and practicing, that's how you get better. I recently started making comic strips. Instead of doing them in square format, I'm doing them in like your typical 1920, 1080. And I think it's gonna be way cooler. I kind of hated doing the squares. It was always like you're cramping everything up in the square. Oh yeah, to be honest, I don't like the haha, this is so relatable humor. Yeah. It's not funny. Oh man, here's a guy and it says life on his chest and he's about to like punch you. That's not funny. Or usually relatable humor is not clever. I think if you could be relatable but then also be clever or have some sort of reverse logic punchlines, something like that, then it's good. But yeah, just by itself, relatable humor it's not even humor. I should definitely draw more. Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, I'm scrolling through all my pictures. I have so many comic strips I made recently, but I can't show them yet. Can't even post them yet. By the way, Oliver, I told you that it would probably be a while before I thought of like 5 new adult comic strips. Scratch that, dude. I already thought of 5, so I just gotta make them. Yo, recently I've been getting into 3D, and it's so cool. I figured out how to do this plastic texture, so I can make things look like toys now. And if you're thinking it's too shiny, I know how to make it, like, scale it, so it's on a spectrum. I can make it slightly less shiny, but for these renders, I wanted to go max. Freaking looks like porcelain. Modeling is so cool since I figured out, like, how to really understand it and then get the shapes you want really fast just from doing a cube and then changing the cube. Recently, I made my own freaking font. Before this, I was always using this font called Back Issues, but then I starting to hate it, and Yeah, I made my own font, and I wanted it to be like slightly hexagonal, like, you know, like this S right here. It goes chin 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 chin, and that's how like the whole theme of the font is. And then I'm trying to get my art to be like slightly hexagonal too, so then they match, and that's pretty cool. And going through old comic strips and then replacing it with the new font, because someday I'm gonna try to make a comic strip book, so I want them to all have the same font. 3D is awesome. Yes. Yo, pickled plums, welcome to the live stream. Oh ho ho, we are streaming. Oh ho. Hello, people. Hello, hello. I'm just like showing off pictures I made recently right now, and then in a bit I'll review everyone's art. Here's another 3D render that, shoot, come on. Yeah, this is like more the default sort of texture, and I was like, oh, man, I want it to be shiny. Yo, what's up? We got Toxin in the live stream. Mega Chan says custom fonts are cool. Mine mostly just looks like a more messy version of Comic Sans. Yeah, yours is pretty good. With mine, dude, it took me so long. Like, I spent time like getting each freaking letter to line up, because if you do it too fast, then they get to be on like different heights, and even if it's a tiny bit, it makes it look so jumbled, and it took me a long time to get it to look like how it does, but it's freaking worth it. Let's see. Scrolling through comics. Okay, you guys want to see a freaking comic that I made? Yeah, let me zoom in really quick. Everybody close your eyes while I open this. Okay, so I listened to this podcast called The Cosmic Cast, and I even have done art and commissions for them too. And their podcast is awesome. And this guy with the black hair, Jacob, he keeps making this ongoing joke about fermented piss. Like, can you ferment your piss and then drink it like beer? And this guy right here, Ari, he is always like, dude, just stop the joke. It's not funny anymore, because he's brought it up on several episodes now. And the podcast is called Cosmic Cast. And then I realized cosmic brownies are a thing. So I made this comic strip. But there's a story behind it, which is that I made it 4 panels, showed it in the server, everybody loved it. And then I was like, okay, let's take it a step further, because I thought of the idea. I make 2 more panels, and I take it to the next level, and everybody hates it. They hate it so much that I'm pretty sure some people hate me now. So let's read after I catch up on the chat. Is she standing? Oh, are we talking about that 3D render? Yeah, she was. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the 3D character I modeled, Sonia, it's kind of weird that she's standing, because she's in a wheelchair, basically. But I thought, because I'm 3D modeling, I think I have to make her standing at first. I'm not sure. I'm watching Shaun of the Dead right now. Go, what's up, Mago? I started watching Fully Cooley last night. We can talk about that later. Everything must be shiny in 3D. Fermented brownie. You cannot ferment piss? Maybe not, but yeah, let's read this comic. Hey, Ari, you want a cosmic brownie? What makes it cosmic? Wait, did you make this with weed? Fermented piss. So I made this right here, right? I showed in the server, everybody loves it, you know, like, what makes it cosmic? Oh, did you make this with weed? Fermented piss. Ugh! Like, he asked the question and he already started eating it before he even got the response. So then, I was like, alright, how do I take this a step further? So Air's like, oh, gross! And he's sticking his tongue out, blah, 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 and wiping it off. And then what do we see right here? Oh, what the fuck? I thought this was funny, but literally everybody hates it. This is cursed and not in a good way. Why does everybody hate it? I think it's at least mildly amusing. So I make this. Everybody hates me. Then the next day, I show Word and Zombie, some of my new comic strips. And one of them has adult humor. And Zombie hates it so much that he walks out of the room and he leaves. That did not make me feel good. Like twice in a row, people just... they don't just not like my comics, they fucking hate it. The fuck that just whips it out. Well, this black-haired guy, Jacob, on the podcast, he's like, a lot of the times he takes jokes too far and everybody's like, Jacob, just stop. And so I was like, I'm kind of like embodying that. He's taking the joke too far. But everybody hates this. Little man, I love this. Yes. At least someone besides me likes it. I really like absurd, gross humor like Ren and Stimpy. Pickle Thumbs, it's too much. It's just too much. Oh, what I was gonna say, for like two days in a row, people absolutely hated my comic strips, and I was feeling a little down about it, but at the same time I was like, what the hell? Like, I don't even care. Like, I think it's funny. I'm not gonna take that back and say, okay, maybe it's not funny. And then on Instagram, I saw like some comic strip artist that has hundreds of thousands of followers. They made a comic strip that it was, I don't know how you would think it's funny. It was like, I could actually find it and show it. But it made me feel a lot better to know that even somebody who is basically famous can make terrible ideas that just makes people depressed. Makes the world a worse place. I'll find it and we'll read it. Yes, this one. War and Peas. So, it's about a dog. One day I will roam free, amongst my kind expressing my true self. The giant food bowl of nature shall overflow in plenty. Yeah, that's not how things work around here, kid. I don't know why someone would think, okay, I'm gonna make a dog dreaming about freedom when they're actually in the pound. It's not that funny. And most people just go, well, I'm depressed now. But then there was me feeling bad, and I was like, damn, this actually makes me feel better. Other people have terrible comic strip ideas too. A missing guy says, for me, I think he's talking about the piss comic, but I would be severely judged by my friends for showing it to them. Yeah, I was severely judged too. Some people think that I have a piss fetish now, that's like an annoying trope. That you draw something and then people go, oh, what a freak, this guy has a fetish. Like, where does that become just really absurd? Like, at what point? Like, if I draw two characters and they high five, and then someone's like, oh, what a freak, this guy has a hand fetish. That's just stupid. That's just real stupid. I draw piss on my free time. Why draw it when you can make it? The perspective, though. The whole fetish thing it's just annoying. Like, you can't draw anything without somebody going like, this guy has a fetish. Let's see, what else? What other pictures do I got? Here's my character Don, who Phoebe is fighting in my comic. I could probably show the recent page that I made. It's not out yet, but who cares? I won't let you guys read it. I'll just show the art. Ew, KY Animates? I draw poop very detailed? Ew. In my comic series, The Evil Villain Academy, I got this, I don't know what she is. She's like a squid sort of girl, Dawn, and she's fighting my main character, Phoebe, who's a little pixie girl. And, yeah. Dawn doesn't take it very seriously at all, so she's like, let me out of this ice, please. Like, she's pretending to be weak just to freaking turn it all around in a split second. Yeah, anybody, if you make comics, just look up a tutorial for anything that you gotta draw. Like, a really awesome trick is the Etherington Brothers. Oh, I wasn't even showing the art. Dang it. Okay, here's the art for this page. Dawn, the ink girl. She's like, "Oh, Ak, let me out of this ice, please." So yeah, if you make a comic and say you need to draw a fire, just look up Etherington Bros Fire, and there's these guys that make image tutorials for like pretty much everything. They have hundreds. Here, let me show you. Etherington Brothers. They here, let me put tutorial at the end. Tutorial. Yeah, they have so many tutorials. They have basically on everything, and then you can just read it, maybe trace. If you're really tired and don't want to, practice, you don't want to use your brain that much. I hate Pinterest, dude. It doesn't let you freaking zoom in on pictures. The real secret is tracing. I mean, you can trace an image to get like, be like, yes, the shapes. Like, can I open image in new tab? There we go. Okay. Yeah, if you needed to draw a freaking crazy wave, yeah, just trace and then draw it freehand. Because you'll be like, I don't know, the shapes will be in your brain. Pickle plums. I used to think tutorials were cheating, and getting over that has really helped me. Yeah, I mean, professionals cheat all the time. Like, cut every single possible corner in order to avoid crunch time. Yes. This is now my official art class. I even, like, one artist I follow, Mark Brunet, he will make, like, brushes that have, grass. I should do this too, that has grass in his styles and, like, all sorts of plants. So when he makes new paintings, a lot of it is actually just him using freaking grass shapes that he's already painted before. He's just reusing it, which is smart. Toxin. Right now I'm playing Mirror's Edge and watching this. Mirror's Edge? What is that? I think I might even have that game. Yeah, I have this game. I never played it though. I pretty much don't play video games anymore. I try to because I miss them, but then I get bored so fast that now I'm like, I'm not even gonna try, dude. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get bored in 3 minutes. Multitasking to the max. That's how you get your brain better, dude. Multitasking, pushing it to its limit. Mego. Yeah, cutting corners is the only way to make comics constantly. Exactly. I want to cut corners so much that I'm thinking about I'll continue to do comic strips, but for like a comic series, I think I would rather actually just make it in a visual novel format. How do people buy games without playing them at all? Like a Humble Bundle. You usually can get games for hella cheap, like for $1, or sometimes they're free. So that's how. Or yeah, and also on Epic Game Store, you can get a free game like every 2 weeks, and I'll log in just to get the free game, but I hardly ever play them. I might stream Metal Gear Rising tonight. Playing Minecraft. No, dude, Minecraft is so boring. I never want to play that again. I'm always just like, I'd rather watch videos. I'd rather watch a YouTube video or something. I was watching Fully Cooley last night, and it's so strange. I watched 3 episodes, so Mego, don't tell me any spoilers. But like, wow, I've never seen a story that is like, it hardly tells you anything. I'm on episode 3, but I'm still left thinking like, who the heck are these characters? Like, it just has the weirdest tone and pacing, and the soundtrack is at least cool. Maybe that's a saving grace of it. Okay, to be fair, I have DVDs I've never watched. Damn. That's why you love it, Megos? Because it's so strange? I could see that. Yo, here's a thing that I made recently. I wanted to see if I could make a render of like a deck of cards because I want to do Kickstarters eventually. That's like one reason why I actually want to try to grow an audience is so that I could do Kickstarters and like cool art projects, like a custom art deck. You know, like your classic like Joker, Queen, King, Ace. That would be cool to do, but with my own art, and then make a Kickstarter of it. But to make Kickstarter successful, you gotta have like awesome images, and the awesomest way to make images, dude, is this freaking 3D render. So that's what I was doing just to see if I could do it. I think my first Kickstarter, I'm gonna try to do an enamel pin set, but I don't really know what would be the greatest idea. I feel a little conflicted because like the easiest route would just be like take Pokemon, but then make them ice cream cones, like a Pikachu ice cream cone. That's obviously gonna sell, but at the same time, that's also kind of illegal, and I don't want to do that. I wouldn't, the golden rule: treat people how you'd want to be treated. If I made up Pikachu and Bulbasaur and Charmander, I wouldn't want somebody else making money off of it. But also, making a parody is not illegal. I remember when I was a kid, my mom got me a T-shirt that said Dogimon. I wonder if I could actually find it. It was like Ash, Misty, and Brock, but they all had dog faces. And I was like, as a kid, I was like, what the heck? This is so weird. Mom, don't you know that they're not dogs in the cartoon? But yeah, parodies are legal. So if I could actually learn about like what exactly makes a parody, I won't feel bad doing that. Charms, my beloved. Oh, we got word here in the freaking chat. I knows I. He's watching intently. The same, but with the 60s Batman. I want to eat a Pikachu. Yeah, me too, dude. Yo, Pickle Plums randomly bought the entire My Little Pony and Friends TV series on DVD and watched like 5 episodes. If you want to make a parody, just remake your Adventure Time cartoon. Gosh, imagine an Adventure Time enamel pin set, but they're all just nude with dicks hanging out. Wait a minute. If you just take something and make porn, does that legally count as a parody? I wonder. It's like such a gray thing. What defines a parody? I knew this before, but I can't remember. That's creative. A literary or musical work. Wait, only literary or musical? Which the style of an author or work is closely imitated for comic effect or ridicule. Okay, so for comic effect, meaning funny. For funny effect or ridicule. A feeble or ridiculous imitation. Ridiculous is something I like. Adventure Time would be an awesome enamel pin set. I just gotta think of how to parody it. Fun fact of the day. Nintendo owns the rights to a Mario Bros. Porn parody, which they bought to prevent its distribution. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. What did you just say? Rule 34. I think porn, yeah, it counts as ridiculous, so that's parody and it's legal. Wow. What would be the funniest way to parody Adventure Time on some enamel pins? That's kind of hard because Adventure Time kind of already is a parody in itself of Dungeons and Dragons. Someone should make a porn parody of Evil Villain Academy. Maybe not. My brother actually thought of this the other day. Like, if you make a series and it gets popular, you might as well make porn of it, because if you don't, somebody else is gonna do it and be making money off it anyways. So you might as well be the one to make money off of it. And I was like, damn, that's kind of hard to argue with. What? Megachen, I saw Evil Villain Academy featured on a fetish site once. Okay, I got 2 questions. Where can you drop the link? And also, why are you on a fetish site? Nice, but also consider morals. Yeah, morals about fake characters that are made up and pretend. Sometimes I feel like people treat pretend characters and stuff like it's too real. Like on a podcast the other day, I saw a guy literally saying, "If you killed this character in a video game, you're actual garbage. You're a piece of shit person. Fuck you, get off of this. Unsubscribe from my podcast for killing this imaginary pretend character in an imaginary world pretend video game." I was like, wow. Are we gonna get to a point where people are like going to funerals and stuff for if a character dies in a series? Like, gosh, it's pretend, dude. This is the internet. No morals. Also, did you guys know it's illegal to have sex? Like, if you have sex, you will go to hell for breaking morals. Let's see. Let's go back to clip. There we go. Actually, I'll just do display. That's the easiest thing to do. Okay. Whoop. Let's see, what other pictures do I have? More comics. It's on bigcartoon.org. It's a site that archives expansion scenes and cartoon media. Dude, I never did expansion in Evil Villain Academy. I know I did one like bathroom scene where it was meant to be humorous, but I mean, people could take that as it could be read wrong. That it was like a fetish thing when it totally wasn't. Mako, I mean, I am a piece of shit person, but not for killing video game characters. Imagine you go to hell, like you've died and you're at the gates of hell, and you're like, what the hell? I thought I was a good person, and then the guy goes, boom, and shows you, and you're in hell because you've killed a video game character. Yo, Jonas, welcome to the live stream. Yo, I'm a wend art to review. Oh, send. Apparently, characters being stuffed with food counts. What? Dude, no. Okay, this is sounding like more real, like you didn't make this up. Big cartoon. My comic is actually on a fetish site? What the hell? Bigcartoon.org? Dude. What? Maybe I shouldn't be looking at that website on live stream. I'm gonna look at that later. Oh, my curiosity is spiked. Okay, I'm not gonna show it, but I'm gonna look it up really quick. Dude, it makes me kind of mad if it's on there. Okay, let's see. Evil Villain Academy. Just for me drawing my... Oh my god! What? Oh my... I forgot that I drew her just kind of fat for that one panel because she had like a food belly. Oh my gosh. Why? Why would somebody do this? I mean, they didn't do anything. They just took my images. So I guess I did it without realizing. Wow. It says Phoebe doubles up on lunch by eating Sonia's burger. Dude, what? Okay, I could show it because there's nothing wrong here now that I've looked it up. This is an image from when Phoebe was going to the bathroom, which, you know, in the comic I showed nothing. And from when she's eating, I thought characters stuffing their face, that's funny. Apparently it's not funny, it's just sexy. No, it's not. I mean, this is like also a trope in the anime, like the main character eats a ton of food. Goku, Luffy, they all eat lots. Can't do anything without people being like, that's a fetish, this is a fetish thing. Man. Oh dear God. There is a comic where Optimus Prime killed himself over failing to save a person in a video game. Oh my gosh. Time to get traumatized. My soul's leaving my body. No, oh God, oh fuck. Now that's going in the cringe compilation, yeah. Get Word on the stream. Yeah, Word, if you want to come on the stream, you can. I thought about sending a message to you and Zombie being like, I'm going to live stream. If you guys want to hop on, you can, but you don't have to. I'm going to scream. Yeah, I wanted to scream too. Holy shit, I think I stumbled upon this once. Not stumbled, but stumbled. Trollgy. I really couldn't believe this was real. I called you on disc. Oh, on Discord? Yo, okay. Let's see. I think I got... Yeah, let's get Word on the live stream. Word the bird. Word the bird. Word the bird. Word the bird. Hamburger. What the heck? I don't think I can hear him. Oh, no way. Has this whole time, have I had like 2 audios? No. And I've been playing no music.
Oh, okay. I'm back.
Sweet.
I went to go.
Yo.
I went to go use it.
Yo, can everybody hear Word? Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm getting desktop audio, so you should be on there.
Okay, dude, FrostDrive. Congratulations, man. You've made it. This is the big leagues for you, buddy. You were actually featured on a Fetish site. It doesn't get
hell yeah.
Doesn't get better than that. I'm gonna be honest. Damn, I'm a little jealous. I never got featured. What the hell?
Gosh. I remember when I started my comic, I was like really inspired by this cartoon series called The Adventures or The Life of Tim. And like the whole theme of that show is him getting into really, really awkward situations and just really weird shit. And I thought it was awesome writing. So
yeah, let me see the link. I want to see the link.
Oh, for my comic on this Fetish website?
Yeah, I want to see this.
It's just like 4 panels that they took from the comic.
Also, I was talking to my friend yesterday, dude. Froster, when's the last time you Googled yourself?
Oh no.
You should just like. I feel like you should do it like every.
Something bad.
No, well, no. I'm just saying, just like it's something. Oh my god, you have your own wiki page. Whoa.
What?
Evil Villain Academy is a comedy webcomic by cartoonist FrostDrive. It appears aspiring villains Phoebe and evil Pixie and her minion Sonia, a side succubus. Oh, they have an entire synopsis here for you.
What? Where is this?
It's on the link you just sent me.
How would they? When I click on it, it just shows me a picture zoomed in.
Oh no, yeah, it's like a wiki page. The big cartoon wiki. I mean, look, listen, this is pretty tamed, okay? They could have used like the infamous bathroom scene, so
yeah.
I think you got off clean, more or less. It is funny though. They actually featured you on here. They've got what? They've got 5 of your panels here.
Yep.
Whoa, this is kind of making me blush a little bit. Ooh. Oh god.
Dude, when I search my name FrostDrive, what comes up is my own website that's not even made. Like I started it and I never finished it.
That's good SEO.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I remember you should always Google yourself because you don't know what'll come up. You know, you wanna. Well, at least for me, I want a clean, more or less digital footprint.
I don't want to like. My aspiration isn't to work for any animation studio though. I've been to no one. That's the whole point of kind of my comic series is like cancel culture is freaking retarded, and freedom of speech is the most important thing.
To get me in trouble. Listen, all right, FrostDrive's views and beliefs do not what do they always say? He is not in line with my views and beliefs of the Word Here company.
Dude, what have you been working on lately?
I just been working on Word 11, and I'm working on like a TikTok right now that I'm about to finish. Or rather, that I've just finished.
Talking says shouldn't say that, bro. Shouldn't say cancel culture is stupid or retarded.
Don't say it again.
I didn't mean to say that actually. I know it's kind of a bad.
You can't be like, I hate cancel culture, and then immediately say something that can get you canceled.
Just saying, I don't think just saying the R word gets you canceled now.
Well, I used
to say gay and retarded. Like, those are like my two favorite words to say as insults. And I kind of stopped saying them.
A little juvenile.
For the most part. Yeah.
Yeah, what is this, middle school?
Yeah.
That was like the middle school meta. If you wanted to really kill someone, you hit them with those two.
I thought of a comic strip idea the other day where, like, what if there was a world where if you get burned really hard, you just evaporate, like from the Avengers movie. You're like, oh, I don't feel so good.
Oh, that's literally
getting burned.
That's actually quite literally me whenever I get a stomach ache. I just I cease to exist.
Oh no, I'm missing. Guy says you hate cancel culture. I'm canceling you for that. Gets clipped.
So I'm not a big fan. I feel like people on the internet. I don't like cancel culture either. I feel like people on the internet should like, especially like for stuff like if you did something like 10 years ago and that obviously doesn't reflect your beliefs now. Why are you getting canceled for it?
Yeah. At what point does that become ridiculous? What if humans were immortal and then people are like, 1 millennia ago we've discovered that you said retarded.
Stop saying it, FrostDrive. I'm trying to meet you halfway with this, but you're not getting it.
I actually haven't. I'm probably wrong on this, but I haven't seen one person actually say like that's. Besides you right now, but that to say like that's a bad word and you shouldn't say it. All I ever see is people that do have a handicap and they're like, I don't freaking care.
Well, how many handicapped people do you know?
Like my own brother has like brain damage and he doesn't care. I know Ricky Berwick doesn't care. Another guy that's disabled, super popular, he doesn't care either. I can't remember his name. His name's like
you can't just look at the super pop. What was his name?
I think his name is Young Crypt Daddy, and he's on Twitter and he's really funny.
I think those people, especially Ricky Berwick, have just accepted, like, they've kind of like embraced the sort of hilarity of it. But I'm pretty sure if you go on the street and you see an average, like, you know, they're not gonna like that word so much. But what do I know?
Yeah, definitely don't say it in an interview.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere here.
The interview's like, what would you say your greatest strength is? And I go, I'm not fucking retarded.
FrostDrive. Oh my gosh.
If anybody takes offense to that, like go get your feelings checked because they're too soft.
Oh my. Don't listen to him. Listen,
like,
what was I gonna say? I don't know.
That's actually
like for
like
canceling.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like for canceling, like, I don't know, because it's like the whole thing about the internet is like it's like kind of like weird conformity. It's like you can't say this, you can't do this, you can't act like this. I wish people were more free and just like lenient, because people come from all different places and then they come on the internet, and then you know, and I feel like but like the trick to like canceling is like if you literally just do not care, you really won't get canceled.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, I said it. So what? But I mean, I'm not saying do that. Obviously, I'm not endorsing sort of destructive behavior, but whatever.
Mango says Frosty is so fucking based. Hell yeah. Yo, we got dual wielded in the live stream. He says, I think the only way to stop cancel culture is to cancel it. But that way you're just adding fuel to the fire.
Listen, all right, if everyone's canceled, no one is.
Oh, buddy. That's kind of in my comic series, Evil Villain Academy. Like
Phoebe gets canceled?
No, like the regular world. It's kind of like a deconstruction on fairy tale, like baby-fied sort of worlds. Kind of like how Shrek is a deconstruction of fairy tales.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like that. If you hurt somebody's feelings, you're gonna get exiled to like this other realm, kind of like hell.
That's actually like I was watching a documentary today. That's actually how it is in South Korea. Especially like
in North Korea or South Korea.
I said South. Yeah, you are not supposed. Where you are not you are very much not encouraged to insult other people because you can face legal. You know, and that's like if you insult someone. Like I remember the example was I've been watching a lot of League of Legends documentaries for whatever reason, and this guy insulted the streamer's mom, and then because of social pressure, the guy like had to sue him. Just because It's like you don't do that. You don't do that there.
Wait, all he said was your mom.
No, he said he said something like, if your grandmother knew how horrible you were playing League of Legends right now, she would hate you or something. Well, let me find it. League streamer donation.
Dude, I hate that though. Like freedom of speech is the most important thing, not people's feelings.
I mean, obviously, let's not go out of our way and insult people, but that is a little much.
Yeah. Gosh.
I don't want to call someone's mom fat and then be in federal prison for the rest of my life.
That's so bad. Gosh.
I'm trying to find the actual tweet.
Dude, I've been thinking, because I keep having so many comic strip ideas that I can't even keep up, so I'm gonna have to like make a bunch. How many do you think I could show you in Zombie in a day before it would get tiring?
I think we got a pretty good sweet spot with 3. Are you gonna show us some more? I'm not gonna spoil it, but let's just say pictures of the Earth, FrostDrive.
No, actually, I didn't. I guess I fully understand how much Zombie hates all forms of adult humor, or even rated teen humor. So I'm just not gonna show you guys any. I can show you, but I'm not gonna show Zombie any comics like that anymore.
I will say that one was I don't know. It's weird. It's like, you guys know me, right? All right. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm like some super sensitive sort of guy, right? Because like, of course, like when the streams are over and stuff, I say all sorts of horrible stuff that I would pass out if I saw it online. But yeah, no, I'm trying to be in the industry, and my worst fear. I don't know if this is irrational or not. I don't think it is, but it's just like, everything always comes back around, and I don't want some silly stuff that I say in the spur of the moment to come back and ruin me or affect me in the future. Even though it's like I don't like cancel culture either, but you know, just because I don't like it doesn't mean I'll go out and say whatever I want.
Cartoon Network hires like, I saw you look at a boobie before. We're not gonna have freaks like you on our team.
I remember, yeah, you I think you tweeted, it was a tweet or like an Instagram post where it was like, listen, it was like it was a reply to the TikTok I made where like my butt is really big. And you were like, oh, Cartoon Network's not gonna hire you for that one. Just like, nah, you know what? Cartoon Network has actually shown worse, so I think I would fit right at home with my big old ghetto booty.
Yeah, dude. If you think about Ren and Stimpy and all the freaking whack ass weird shit that's on that cartoon, and not only, you know, did the Nickelodeon hire that guy, but they also were like, yeah, go ahead, that's a good idea. Yeah, we're gonna pay millions to make that idea happen.
Also, but don't get too far ahead, because that guy like abused people or something.
Oh, did he?
They do not associate with him anymore. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Dual Wielded said that's a scary thing about live streaming. That you'll say something that's bad. That your cat hops on you, scratches your ass, and then you Yeet your cat out your room. Yeah.
You
Did
call
that
your
happen to
cat.
somebody?
No. Well, okay. That it was basically what it was. I think you're thinking of that girl who literally she was like beating the hell out of her dog.
Oh, maybe.
Like she posted like she's like, oh, playing a prank on my dog video, but instead of posting that, she accidentally uploaded like a video of literally just her like beating up her dog, like slapping it, and everyone was like, whoa. I mean, obviously, right?
Wow.
And well, we don't see her anymore.
Mega Chan says a lot of Nickelodeon directors are jerks, like Butch Hartman.
And what's his
agree.
name? Listen, all right, I got to be careful on this conversation, but I think it's fair that I can just talk about freaking Butch Hartman and what's his name, Mr. Schneider.
Oh yeah, because that guy was like predatoring on the
Yeah,
Parody and all them.
yeah. Where's his page on the bigcartoonwiki.org? Huh? Let's see him.
Toxin said he noticed that my comic page is not shaded, and that is true, Toxin. I've come to the conclusion that if you gotta shade your picture to make it look good, then that means that you didn't even draw it good.
I feel like shading is like I don't know. I think it's like a part of the main course. You know, it's not an appetizer. It's not dessert. You know, shading is like you don't. It's like when you look at people without eyebrows. You know, it's like they look weird because they don't have it.
Cartoons aren't shaded though. And by not shading my comic, it looks more like a cartoon, and by looking more like a cartoon, it looks more animated.
Some cartoons are shaded, but I feel like the style usually like I don't know. It just depends on the style.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like my whole style of like I got like weird. I call it gem or crystal shading, where I make everything look like kind of like gemstones. Is very much reliant. Like it looks doesn't look bad when it's by itself, but it looks like better with the shading, which is what I'm trying to get at.
Hell yeah. Mega Chan says, what about the guy who made the Loud House? Did something happen with him?
Oh, Chris Savino. Yeah, he was kind of predatory to his coworkers, so they let him go. Also, I think that also happened with the Clarence creator. Listen, guys, you guys know that I'm the cartoon guy, so I know all about this.
Okay, so it's like common for people in the industry to be like actual predators, actual like very bad behaviors, and then you're worried about like about something you'll say. I think I'm just saying. I think some other guys set the bar really, really high. I don't think you're gonna accidentally go over it.
Well, all I'm saying is, for my sake, I'm gonna play it a little safe. Sometimes I step over the lines a little bit, like with that freaking TikTok butt video. They took that down, but I fought it. I was like, nah, no. Okay, you know why I fought it? Because I was pissed. All right, they took that down. I was like, you're joking. And I literally searched up like twerking videos of like girls with big old fat butts like shaking that. I'm like, are you? Oh, okay, so that's allowed, right? But I don't have like a little tasteful little butt, whatever. And then I was like pissed because I was like, okay, double standards, whatever. I'm appealing it, okay. And then literally the next day, somebody posted a meme where it was regular show, but it was edited. It's the scene where Mordecai and Rigby are trying to convince Pops that like, oh, if you want to be good at your speech or whatever, just imagine everybody naked. And then he imagines like Mordecai and Rigby naked, but they edited it so you see Mordecai and Rigby's like their penises
and ball sacks
and ball sack, and I was like, you're joking? Are you serious? I literally got so pissed. I sent that to everybody. I'm like, look at this. This isn't fair at all.
Should I show that on stream right now so that people know what we're talking about?
Did I send it to you? I think I did, didn't I?
The Mordecai and Rigby. Let's show the penis and ball sacks.
Don't show that on the stream. Well, it's your stream actually. I'm a guest, so you do whatever you want. I don't care. That's on you.
By the way, K-Boy Animate says also Drake Bell. Very true.
Oh, yeah.
Drake Bell set the bar real high. I think it's gonna be hard to top him.
Listen, all right, that's just because they do bad things doesn't mean oh okay I can get away with this now. Like I still gotta be a rosy cheeked little boy. A rosy
Dude, I
cheek.
mean, if anything, and to be afraid of, are you afraid of like? By the way, I was gonna say, one of this comic strip artist I know recently, he made this comic strip where there's Kermit the Frog and he has a pistol pointing into his mouth and it says, "Why would he commit suicide?" And it got taken down because somebody reported it.
I think they might have recorded it either because like it could be presented as promoting suicide or like I mean it's like a breach of intellectual property. I think what's his name? What is his
parody,
name?
If anything, so that's illegal.
It is parody, but I mean, listen, parody is weird because it's a weird legal gray area, in which is like, where is the bar actually? Because like you look at like Chinese knockoffs, it's like you can't, that cannot be parody. So it's like, and it's complicated.
Yeah, it's kind of gray.
That. It's
complicated. What I was gonna say, if anything to be afraid of, are you afraid of graduating and then not being able to get a job? Because dude, just the competition is so crazy. I was on ArtStation earlier, and gosh,
I just don't want someone to be like 10 years ago where I don't even care. I don't want to go on Twitter and be like, "Hey, look what Word said when he was 14 years old." I don't want to have to deal with that.
Isn't that just cringe for the other person to be pointing that out?
It's cringe for everyone involved, but they don't. Listen, the internet doesn't work like that. You know this. People are still talking about the time Rebecca Sugar. Anyways.
Oh my gosh!
You know what I'm referring to. Like people still don't let that go, so it's like I don't want to be like that.
Have you ever been on ArtStation though?
Yeah, it's literally only like good stuff. My favorite ArtStation artist. Here. Look up Tony Infante, I think is his name.
How do you spell that?
TonyInfantae, maybe? I don't know how to spell his last name. I just know his first name is Tony. But he's my favorite. His stuff is so good. Oh yeah, look go for artists.
Oh. Nobody.
I definitely didn't spell his name right.
A missing guy in all caps said, "Archive the Kermit suicide," while I was showing it on screen.
Here,
sorry if you hated that. Hi, Ethan. Yeah, welcome to the live stream, Ethan. Ethan.
It's Toni. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's from Barcelona, Spain, and his art is actually just so good.
Ooh.
I love his Earthbound stuff. I love his Kingdom Hearts stuff. And I don't even like Kingdom Hearts. But look at those colors. Holy hooba.
Yeah, here's the Earthbound.
If I'm going to appropriate any artist anytime soon, going after his brand. I'm going.
Dude, I automatically see something wrong, I think, though.
What?
His values. I'm going to check.
His values are perfect.
No, I don't think he has enough contrast.
I don't think... Listen, I'm going to add some contrast to you if you don't shut up, bud. You don't shut the hell up.
Can you see this? If you look at this picture and I just convert it to grayscale, it's like he has too much of it. It's just medium tone gray.
Listen, all right. Sometimes you have to break a couple of the artist's rules to get a masterpiece, FrostDrive. All right. Rules were made to be broke. Hey, yeah. This entire time you've been talking about, I hate cancel culture. Blah, 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 blah. But when someone else breaks the rules, you got a problem.
I'm just saying, on that Earthbound, there's no focal point.
The focal point is Ness.
Not really, if he's like the same amount of grayness as everything else in the image. This one is a lot better, though.
I think this guy rocks.
Yeah. Yeah, like this one is a lot better. I'm gonna look at other ones, though. See, guys, look. Even as artists, like,
we're allowed to disagree.
Just that one Ness one was like, what the? It doesn't.
But however, if you guys disagree with me, that's no good.
Oh, this one is cool.
They're all cool. I'm trying to remember what my favorite one was.
Actually, what? If you... Okay, this one is also kind of cool because the angle, but a lot of these is just like a character standing there.
Listen, FrostDrive, I know your whole thing is like you love being like, every art should have meaning. But like, why?
No, like when you think about how you can literally draw anything, like the universe is your oyster and the only limit is your imagination, and then somebody is just like, oh right, I'm gonna draw a character standing there. It's like, come on, think of something else.
No, not everybody does stuff just to like have a meaning. Some people just like drawing their favorite characters over and over all day long. What's wrong with that?
It's just not memorable. Oh guys, check it out, I drew my character standing there.
Yeah, but it could be like a really cool pose. I mean, think about like the classic Sonic Adventure pose. That's literally just a drawing of a character standing there, but it's so memorable. Everyone knows that pose, There's other things that can make your art memorable than just, what it is. I think.
I should collect images that like tell a story. That way I could show you at sometime.
Sequentially?
No, like you can tell a whole story in one image. And
yeah,
those are the awesomest things. But then most of the time people just draw a character standing there, which is not a story. So it's like there's a lot more they could be doing in a picture, but they're not. Is what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is, y'all, if drawing characters standing there doing nothing makes you happy, go for it.
I remember one painting I saw before that was so cool. Was freaking like a bunch of pirates gathered around this like washed up sea bottle, and the captain's looking inside through it, and there's two pixies on the inside of the bottle, and they're just like cowered in fear. And it's just like it gives you such a weird feeling because it's like a story like what the heck is gonna happen to these pixies, and it was painted in a realistic sort of style too, and it's just like, dang. I'm trying to think of other.
Wait, what about the Mona Lisa?
That's not a story. That's just a girl sitting there.
Exactly. But that's the most famous art piece of all time.
Wasn't it because he was like the first guy that captured a smile?
No, it's because Mona Lisa's sexy as hell. Obviously.
No, I'm pretty sure it's because of the smile thing. Why is Mona Lisa famous? Because nobody...
Because she ain't got no eyebrows.
Oh, the Mona Lisa's fame is the result of many chance circumstances combined with the painting's inherent appeal.
It's a good picture. You gotta admit.
No, it's not. She looks kind of weird.
She ain't got no eyebrows. That's what it is. I was saying, I was telling you earlier, it's like without shading, sometimes you might look like the Mona Lisa where you just ain't got no eyebrows. Is that John Wick?
Da Vinci?
Da Vinci? Show up the freaking pull up the John Wick picture. That looked cool.
Which one?
I don't know. The stream is delayed.
What's a John Wick?
You know John Wick, right?
Oh my gosh, this one.
Yeah. It looks like a big old bobblehead. He's cute!
You can talk about him at length because I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Alright, y'all. So Jonathan Wick is a guy in the first movie. He kind of belongs to this organization where it's kind of like a league of assassins, and they're located all over the world. But they have these things called Continental Grounds, which are various hotels or safe spots for the assassins to hang out. And the one rule is you're not supposed to kill anyone on Continental Grounds. But in the first movie, right, Jonathan Wick, he's literally known, like he's built up as this guy who can, he can take on entire armies just using like a pencil, He's known as the guy you call to kill the boogeyman. He isn't the boogeyman. He is the guy you call to kill the boogeyman, right? So the first movie, right, he's retired, his wife dies, but before his wife died, she bought him a dog. And the dog is really special. Then these Russian guys want John Wick's car. So they come and he doesn't want to sell it, obviously, because it's a car. So they come and they raid his house and they beat him up. He doesn't fight back for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe he was just, this is filmography or whatever. And then, right, then he's like, they kill his dog. And that's where they messed up. So then, of course, word spreads along the villain community, and they're like, "Oh my god, you killed John Wick's dog, dude! You're gonna die. You're gonna die." They're telling this guy like, "Dude, you're screwed. You're so screwed. John Wick is gonna come, and he's gonna ooh." And I won't tell anymore, but you gotta go see John Wick, and it gets crazy. The last John Wick I saw, John Wick 3, something big happens, and just imagine everyone in New York City has like a gun or like ways of killing you, and they're just all after you, and you gotta take them all down. That's John Wick 3. It ramps up real quick. It's such a good movie.
I haven't seen that movie. I barely know who John Wick even is.
He's known as Baba Yaga.
Isn't that from Smite?
Baba Yaga is a Russian folktale like monster, like yokai, I guess.
Ooh, kid from a chat. Boogeyman are the ones with the boogie bombs, right? So he has a cheat activated that makes him immune to boogie bombs.
He does. He is in Fortnite. You know what's funny? Okay, you know what's funny about John Wick in Fortnite? For like season 4 or 3, I think they added a skin that looked just like John Wick called the Reaper. But people would never call it the Reaper skin. They'd always call it the John Wick skin. And this skin was like hard to get. So you had to be like a level 100 to get it. So if somebody had this skin, they're obviously good. So people would be like playing the game. They'd be like, oh, John Wick, he's here! He's gonna kick my ass! But then you know what's the funniest thing is they actually added John Wick into the actual game. So you have you basically have 2 John Wicks, and in the reveal trailer they have John Wick killing the Reaper character. It's really, really like funny.
Whoa.
This TikTok will get me at least 7.
Dude, I remember a while ago you said that as soon as you're done with anatomy class, you're forgetting everything. Did you really do that? Is anatomy class over?
No. Anatomy class is over, but it's like it becomes muscle memory. So even if I want to, which I paid a lot of money for that class, so obviously I don't want to. But it becomes muscle memory. I know now I'm a lot better at drawing like thighs and feet.
Yeah.
We do a lot of thighs and feet in that class. What else do we draw? We do a lot of torsos. I can draw like muscles a lot better, like pectorals.
I can draw a mean torso.
And I'm a lot better at drawing shoulders now. I need to start actually drawing more not pinups, but just where you draw the human body nude, because that's like a really good way to just be like better at like you would think for life drawing, like you're just there sitting and watching like a guy like naked, but like it's actually just not as uncomfortable as you think. It's just like you eventually just go, oh, this is just art. This is what artists just have to do, and then you just kind of deal with it.
Yeah, something awakes within inside of you, and then like, oh, actually, I kind of like this.
I think that's what happens during puberty, dude. Pretty sure that's when that happens. No, but it's not, and all the models they have are like usually like not ugly. I remember some of my friends, they had to draw like this old man as a model and they had to draw him nude, and they were really really they were really really unhappy about it. But you got to draw some kind of conventionally unattractive people just so you know how to draw them in the future.
Yeah. And if you think about it, just as shapes, because that's all everything is, really.
Mm-hmm, more or less. That's why they always say art is math. It's a nerdy thing to say, but it is true.
Yeah. Yeah, like the movie Sonic was not maths. People say, like, when I heard this, it like clicked. This is that the original movie Sonic just looked like a kid wearing a Sonic furry outfit.
Yeah, we could go find pictures of movie Sonic on DeviantArt of kids Halloween cosplays that look a lot better than I was about to say, like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why people bother redesigning Sonic because he's actually literally like a perfect character design.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot
So
of
good.
debate whether like, oh, whether he should have blue arms or tan arms. I don't really care. But personally, from a design standpoint, tan arms works better because you can better distinguish his arms from his torso if like, you're looking at him from the side. But that
Yeah.
doesn't even matter because he runs with his hands backwards anyway. So, but yeah, he's it's perfect. It's like, oh, his shoes are red, so they stand out against like the green hills and stuff, and they stand out from him. His gloves are white, so you know exactly where his hands are. His head
Mm-hmm.
shape is cool. People, there's a lot of debate about like his eye, like, oh, is it his one big eye? I like his one big eye. I think it's memorable, even though it is weird as hell. And it's not one big eye; it's two eyes, but they're just really, really close together,
Yeah.
like a
It is
puffle
kind of weird when
combo.
you really think about it.
What
Let's
if
see.
you had that?
Dual Wielded said he hardly actually hand draws stuff nowadays since all he does is pixel art because this guy's making a video game and he makes devlogs and they're freaking awesome. Ew, Toxin said everyone here try mustard on watermelon. It's yummy. No.
Trying
No.
to think. Okay, wait. Before we we kill on site. Let's think about this, right? So when you add mustard to something, what does it usually add to like the flavor, right?
Tangy yellow flavor.
Now, would that complement watermelon? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. No. I tried giving you the benefit of the doubt, but you're actually just nasty.
Dual Wielded agreed with you. Said Sonic is one of the best character designs ever. He's not a fan of any of the Sonic games, but the character itself is so well done.
He's literally so good. He's my comfort character. Whenever I feel like crap, I just draw Sonic and I feel like almost instantly better. Mario too. Mario's also really good.
Oh shoot. Dang.
I think Crash's design from Crash 4 is also really good. I don't like the original Crash
Yeah.
design, but the Crash's 4 design looks actually just so good. There's the artist who redesigned all those characters. I literally, if I had to like sap anyone's skill, I would sap his character design skill and take it for myself. That's actually just he's so good. His work on the Spiral games, his
Yeah.
work on Crash Bandicoot. What are you laughing at?
Somebody made a model of Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. It's so good.
It is really good. I should have made his head more blocky, I think. That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
Make him look like a square.
Have you ever tried to learn Blender at all, Word?
Yeah. I mean, I can like make basic stuff in it, but I'm trained in Maya.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you made your models in Paint 3D.
I do. But like I don't post anything I make in Blender because it's not like I don't think worth posting. But
because I was thinking if we ever get tired of 2D and for our Parlor episodes, we could do a 3D episode.
Want to do a 3D episode?
We could. Because I thought if we all use Blender, then I can make a file that already has like a really basic humanoid base mesh or a monster base mesh, and then I could make different textures too. Because I figured out how to do a plastic texture. I could learn more. Like I don't even know.
You don't even know.
Then I could just send that Blender file to you guys, and then you just like pick the texture you want, and then model off of that.
I remember for an assignment, I should have went further with this. Actually, I kind of like just didn't care because I already knew I could like do a good job. But I made Barker, little dog, in 3D. I think I have the file on my desktop. I just never just moved it to another folder or anything. But here, let me see if I can post it. Oh, it's too powerful. What?
Oh.
It's like here. I'll screen share real quick.
Dude, Ethan Plush said theory: Sonic and VeggieTales are in the same universe because the characters all have one eye.
It's not one eye; they're just really close together. But yes, Larry and Sonic do have a similarity in that manner. But I don't want to have to think about that. Oh, they have Crash 4 concept art. I bought the. Actually, no, I was going to buy the art book, but it was like $50, and I was like, I'm not buying the. I'm not buying. I'm not.
Dude, wouldn't it be so freaking awesome to like kickstart your own art sketchbook?
For Word's second anniversary, I released like all the art, like a bunch of concept stuff and all the art that I had done for it up to that point.
Yeah, I think I remember that. You're showing it on a live stream.
Yeah, I showed it on live stream too. I think you can still get it. It's on Twitter, and also I think it's free on my Patreon too. So if you guys want to see
Cool.
all the Word season 1 art, go there.
Wouldn't it be? I think it'd be so cool to have it printed in a book.
I'd have to like organize it better, but I'd love to have like if people like if Word got a lot bigger and I could actually kickstart a Word art book, I would love to do that because I like talking about my stupid show. So no, I don't like doing it. I love it.
Dude, I think it would be cool to recently I thought of like a monster thing that I could do. I'm gonna call them gotchamons, but it would be cool to make like a little encyclopedia book of like cute little monsters that I make up, and then it's like a Pokédex basically.
Gotcha.
Cool.
What'd you call them?
Gotchamons. Like
I think gotchamon is already a thing. Like I'm like 100% sure gotchamon is like already a name for something.
Or is it Gatchaman?
Oh. Do I look like a gotchamoner?
Yeah, Gatchaman TV series.
Gotchamon!
Oh my gosh, it looks like a racer guy.
I mean, it's a cool look, I guess. Racing, right? Maybe? I don't know.
Oh, this is cool. I'm looking at
I haven't raced in a
medieval
while.
bunny guys.
It beat you to it by like a lot of years, I think.
People are mad at Toxin. You're insane. You don't eat watermelon with mustard.
Watermelon's good as its own. You don't need to add anything to it. Dude, this is how wars get started. People just can't leave well enough alone. I want to go adding stuff to watermelon, an already perfect fruit.
Oh my gosh, this is cool, dude. I want to I think I can do this texture that I'm looking at right now on this model. It's like plastic, but a little diffused.
I think we call that matte. We call that like matte, like MATTE. Or maybe like it's just like that,
but it's more shiny.
Glossy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but you can do it, yeah. You can actually do that in 3D, in Paint 3D. They've got their own textures for it. Wow. Of course, Paint 3D is like pretty limited, so you wouldn't want to. But I'd love to start making like models like that. I want to make like a really cool model of Fang.
Yeah, dude. I think I've been doing it for my characters, not even like coloring them, but just getting the model down. That way, I can really look at my characters from angles that are odd, so I can do like crazy angles for my comic and get it to be more 3D looking too. Dude, and a long time ago, I bought this add-on for Blender where it's like a light studio, and I can just push a button and it will like cycle through 100 different light setups. So I'm gonna start using that to be more creative with lighting.
Yeah. Lighting. Yeah. Dude, I am so horrible at like messages. Like I'm sorry, FrostDrive. I know sometimes you and Zombie will literally text me, but here's what will happen, right? I will read your text message, and then I'll go, I'll respond to that.
Yeah,
and then too. Literally, it'll be the next day. I'm like, oh, like Zombie texted me. I remember a while ago I mentioned like to him like we wanted to do like a little writing jam, and I did genuinely want to do it, but I saw the message and I was like, I'll respond to that. I will. And then I literally just responded to it today, even though he sent it to me like yesterday. I'm horrible.
Damn. What's a writing jam?
It's where you just sit down with your butt and you just throw some ideas out. Let's do one right now, FrostDrive.
Oh, okay. Dude, yesterday I was actually like trying to work on a episode idea to like just for nothing but fun to revive the very first series I made when I was 12. Just wanted to make a reboot first pilot episode. Just write it down, not even make it.
Yeah, it's fun. I like making like various series, even though I normally I only really work on one. I've got like it's just cool to like have cool concepts and like ideas that like you can just keep in your mind for later.
Yeah, dude, and also the screenplay format is such an easy thing to write in that I feel like I should do it a lot and write a lot of stories to get mileage and experience, because it's kind of, I've realized it's kind of naive to be like, yes, I'm going to write a story, and even though it's one of my first stories, it'll be great. Chances are probably it will have a lot of flaws.
You write often?
No, but I should.
I read a lot, but I wish I read more.
Yeah. Like, dude,
But,
I
like,
bet you, like, the vast majority of people that make cartoon series, they write it out way more than they draw it out. Like, the guy who made Phineas and Ferb, I found out recently that, he
which
made up
one?
the ideas.
There's two.
Two Phineas and Ferbs?
No, there's two creators of Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, I don't know which one, but, like, Phineas and Ferb was thought of 16 years before it was made.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they
were
pitched
trying to pitch it.
Nickelodeon. Yeah, they pitched to Nickelodeon, didn't they?
I don't know. But they pitched it lots of times, and people said, no, this isn't going to work. There's not enough conflict. You can't have the main characters just having fun and there be no consequences.
You can, but you know the big executives hate fun. So
Yeah, I mean that is true. It only worked because of the conflict between Perry and Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
I was thinking more like Candace trying to constantly bust the boys, but
yeah,
but that's like a. I mean that works. Sometimes
like,
you need it, it's really hard being told no. But sometimes, like, if they weren't told no a bunch of times, we wouldn't have gotten the Phineas and Ferb we got now. So they just needed time.
Yeah. And I bet, I didn't hear this, but I bet there was, like, stuff that they probably went like, yeah, actually, the executives might be right. Maybe we should change that. Because, dude, there's so many stories that were actually shit at first. Like Toy Story. I watched pieces of the very first animatic of it, the very first rough draft, and it's horrible. Woody was like an unlikable character. He was just a jerk.
He was a lot taller too.
Yeah, and then they just took the criticism and they said, okay, we need to make Woody more likable, redeemable,
and make him voiced by Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I mean,
that is actually a voiced by
Tom Hanks when he was an
was
ass.
he?
Yeah, it was like that far. Like there was a whole animatic, but then they're like, nope, scrap it all because it's bad.
I just remember like the rough animations where like Woody was like at least twice as tall as Buzz, and it just looked really, really weird.
That is weird.
I'm glad they made them like the same height because it just makes it so they can like get up in their faces like better. I guess I don't know.
And you know how in the movie he like accidentally knocks Buzz out the window?
Mm-hmm. Oh, he does it on purpose.
At first, he did it on purpose.
Listen, I mean, that makes. I think that makes more sense if he did it on purpose, even though it makes him like unlikable. Yeah.
But you don't want to have an unlikable character, especially not for the main character.
Unless you're trying to do something interesting, no, you don't want to have an unlikable main character.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you could for like a short film, like a 3-minute thing, but for a 90-minute movie that where like millions of dollars are on the line, I don't think you'd want to do that.
All right, I finally finished this animation. Am I gonna put any boiling lines? Yeah, I will. I'm working on. Oh my god! I said I would get this animation out by 3, and guess what time it is?
Oh, no,
I'm already behind on my own soap quotas that I inflict on myself.
I need to catch up on chat. Back when we said the matte texture dual wield, I said like Matt Damon.
Okay, let me tell you guys something. I'm kind of sick of Matt Damon, and I'll tell you why. And this is really personal to me. It's because people who work at Minions also have to work at the Jason Bourne experience, and I gotta see Jason Bourne like every day I work there. I'm sick of Jason Bourne, and I'm sick of Matt Damon. It's a good show though. You guys should see it.
Would you be down to do art review with me, or are you too busy working?
I mean, I'll be editing in the background, but I'll try to keep like the stream on like another like a.
Okay.
Ooh, who is that?
Yeah, anybody watching, if you do have art that you want us to review, just drop it in the Discord in the live art review channel.
FrostDrive, why are you just looking at pictures of 3D women?
I thought it'd be interesting to watch for the stream.
Just, I was
I
like,
I wasn't just looking at that.
no. Every time I would close the stream to go back to anime. I look up and what do I see? A 3D babe's feet in my face.
That's mostly all there is.
I didn't say I was complaining, but
cute little monster guy.
I don't have a pig in me. I swear I don't. I'm a good mild mannered boy. I love that phrase. Oh, I've got a pig in me.
Gosh, that is a cool robot.
Yeah, you know what we should do? We should just like, because remember that one time we were streaming, and I remember it was Zombie, and he was like, he was having trouble because he said he doesn't make too many characters, and I told him like, all right, everyone, right now, I'm gonna give you a prompt, and we make a character. We should do that, but like 3D model it. But like, we should do that once we learn how to be able to do this kind of stuff, and we like take 5 hours on it. Maybe we like, I don't know. Maybe we leave and come back and do it.
I mean, like if I made a file that had just like a lot of like cubes or balls up in the sky that had different textures, and you could just grab what you need, then I don't think it would take that long.
I still like every single year my New Year's resolution. Like usually I get my New Year's resolutions, but for like the last like 2 years, my New Year's resolution has been to learn 3D, and I really like I've been trying, but I'm just not like where I thought I would be. I'm disappointed in myself. It's really cringe.
Damn. What makes me like kind of give up on it is UV mapping. I just hate UV mapping.
I don't even know what that is. Ugh.
Dude, it's where you have your model, right? And then you basically imagine that it's paper, and you need to find the optimal places to cut the paper so you can fold it out, make it flat, and then paint on that. But it's so confusing. Like you imagine the seam is like right on the arm, like you're cutting the hand in half, right? And then you have to paint both sides of the hand, but they're on different parts in your 2D canvas because it's flattened out. But then you also have to make it seamless, so you have to make it blend together, even though you're trying to blend stuff that's on two different sides of the canvas. It's so confusing.
You've already lost me.
Yeah. It's weird that you can't just like, why can you not just spray paint right on the model in 3D?
Depends what, I think some programs you can actually do that.
That's so much better.
Yeah. You said it, buddy. Here. Said me.
Dude, I've been doing 3D a little bit more lately, and I've been thinking like, dang, I should maybe just try to get some career. Like, there's a lot of opportunities just for like modeling products before they really get made or something.
What do you mean?
And like, I don't really know exactly. I can't think of any examples. Like, imagine a company makes a bunch of like salt shakers or something, and they need to like make new salt shaker designs.
Oh,
need somebody
the
to
ideation apartment. Yeah, like that's what they do. Like a McDonald's. Their preview foods are not like real. That's like a 3D model.
Yeah, like
that's
I could do
scary.
that. That doesn't sound very draining.
You're gonna 3D model a hyper realistic McDonald's burger.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Burger King dancing.
Dude, I owned like all 3 of the Burger King Xbox games. I didn't beat a single one of them though.
Dual Wielded said, "Yeah, I hate UV mapping. I'm trying to turn my game from 2D to 2.5D, so I need a 3D ground textures and all, and I just hate it." Oh my god, that sounds like a nightmare.
Probably. Well, the way you guys are talking about it, it seems so.
Dude,
I like 2.5D though. I love like Paper Mario.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love freaking games that do that. Dude,
Remember, I was making like concepts for a game that was like that. Like I was 3D modeling backgrounds. I think backgrounds are more fun to 3D model than drawing them.
yeah, dude, making like the 3D scenes is really fun and super helpful for making comics or cartoons.
Yeah. Oh, that's why. I'm looking for a file that I don't even have on my computer. Put that one in the compilation. Can't scan for viruses. Man, this is my file. I made this. I'm gonna give myself a virus. Okay. All right, sure, whatever. I don't care. I'll put a virus on my own computer.
Dude, I've been thinking about how I haven't improved at art that much lately, but it's so hard to like even know what to work on.
I feel like if you plateaued on your style, you gotta like either develop a new one or like mix it up. Cause it's like where do you go from where you currently are? Like you kind of
Improve
like,
the shape language, I guess.
For me, I want to get more crazy with my character designs, but there's always room for improvement. And also, yeah, maybe we could try learning a new style.
True.
If you really want.
But at the same time, like, I know I just want to make comic strips. I don't need to be a crazy artist for that. So it's kind of like super unnecessary to even improve.
Well, come on, FrostDrive. I mean, it's like you don't need, you don't technically need to, but it would benefit you. It's in your best interest.
The comic strips is probably more about the writing, though. Like,
well, that too.
Oh, I forgot what it's called, but I even have the book of it, dude. There's like a comic strip series about like aliens, and the whole premise is that like it's looking at human behavior, looking at how weird it is because we can like.
Oh, My Strange Life.
Yeah.
Or Strange Planet, I think it's called.
Yeah, Strange Planet, dude. That art is not very good, but it doesn't really matter.
We always talk about this art like that, and what's his name? Cool Man Coffee Dan.
Yeah.
Or it's like completely like combat. Okay, well that's different though, because like Evil Villain Academy, like it's this fantasy world with all these cool environments that kind of demands like a pretty art style. And this is just like, something that Instagram moms go and laugh at, That's kind of disrespectful, but it's a little true.
Yeah, like the one thing that I know I can still improve on a little bit is shape design. But if I look back, dude, my shape design was really bad a long time ago. In my comic, dude, everything was literally just round. We'll find an image of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to fix. Because I know for Word, you have like, I guess this really isn't even that bad, but you literally have like Word, Milo, and Fang more or less kind of have like the same sort of like body type. I'm trying to fix it.
Dude,
I mean, they are supposed to be
like
just
some wide ass hips. There you go.
She's got. I'm not doing.
Make Milo get hella buff.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I give Milo a big fat ghetto booty. I already gave that to Word. It's time for Well, how I'm trying to fix it is I made Fangs. She's like a thug. So I have her. She's like sagging her pants a little bit. And her pants are like really, really baggy because she stores like illegal weapons.
Oh heck yeah! Like she doesn't get poked.
Poked?
Yeah, does she carry blades and stuff, or just guns?
Yeah.
Or what does she do? What if she's running and all the guns in her pants are going off?
That's like the chaos factor, if you hear like a bunch of gunshots approaching you, you're gonna freaking pee your pants and run. Is all I'm gonna say on the matter.
Yeah.
It's the chaos factor.
Dude, do you ever think about like the shapes of like even this like everything? Because like
the shapes of everything?
If I look at this old image from my comic, dude, everything is round. It's just like round curves. Round head, round hairs, round ear, round everything. But then if I look at this page isn't even that great on an example. But like her hair shapes here, I'm trying to make it more hexagonal. Actually I could show a really cool freaking picture from dude. I've been on Newgrounds lately, and like every single artist on Newgrounds is like really good, like S tier.
Is it a case where like you're only seeing the good ones, or you just genuinely think that everyone on Newgrounds is talented?
Oh, I might be only seeing the good ones.
Yeah.
Looking at like the hot. Dude, look at this guy's shapes on these freaking letters. I think they look.
Oh, I love
crazy.
this artist. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love his shading too. It's like all the same, but it fits because the colors are already muted.
Yeah, his like shadow is really gray, muted. That's cool. These like marshmallow letters look so. It reminds me of like cereal marshmallows.
Reminds me of Just a Radio a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna trace some of that guy's art later just to like see.
Okay. I'm gonna trace that guy's art. Yeah, that'll show him.
Yeah, if you just like look at the shapes and compare it to my old comic page, dude, my shapes are just not interesting.
As long as you're improving.
Yeah. Dude, I remember I used to be active on some forum where like a lot of the people were trying to become children's illustrators, but I remember there was one person where their art style was like literally nothing but circles. There was not even a single sharp point or square anywhere. I wish I could find it because it was like a perfect example of imbalance.
Like it's weird, like obviously that's not ideal to have as like a primary art style, but like if your children's book is literally just that, then it really doesn't demand anymore. So it's like a weird like it's like you need to do what works, what you're going for demands, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. It's just that it was interesting in the fact that it was not interesting to look at, because if you've seen like a tiny piece of the picture, you've seen the whole thing because it's all the same, because it's all circles.
Yeah. Personally, for me, I'm like, when I was a kid, maybe I would have liked that. But now as an adult, like for me and myself, I'm trying to like replicate sort of like the Sam and Max, or like the humans, like the Pixar humans. I think they all have really like cool designs. Except for like the main characters, like all the background characters from Soul look so good. I'm like, oh my god! So I've been trying to like develop a style where I just have like a bunch of exaggerated humans.
Oh, I haven't seen this movie yet.
Soul?
But yeah, I really like variety. I really don't like anime for the same head shape every time.
Look up Soul like humans concept art. Also, I've been working on the same animation. I'm sick of this. I don't even care if the composition is a little bad. I'm just gonna upload it.
Okay. Is anybody still on chat? We still haven't got to art review. People were asking.
Yeah, we're gonna review your art, and we're gonna be extremely negative and hurtful.
Yes. Well, there's quite a bit. I should probably get started.
I won't do that.
Yo, first up is this one's by TWT. They drew like a female Tails fox sort of character. This looks awesome. I don't know if they did the background though. I don't think so. That looks like Studio Ghibli. It's so cool though. With the X's on it, like that adds a lot of cool visual.
Yeah, I thought it was like a stylistic shading choice, but I think that's just part of the design.
Yeah.
I think there's like a little ring. I would like to purchase this jacket right now.
You know, it's kind of funny is this artist TWT, they in the server the other day, they're like, guys, I'm gonna draw a cat girl farting. It's gonna come out soon.
Well, we're waiting.
Like, yes, hi, cat girl farting, yes.
Is this what the people want nowadays?
Yeah, I told them to make a website with the countdown timer for the cat girl farting release.
And yeah, put it so like you can get like a notification on your phone. Cat girl farting initiated. I did not want to smell that. I don't know what cat girls eat. Like I don't. Ew, that's disgusting. You got to think about these things, guys.
This is also by TWT.
Poggers.
They draw such good girls.
Yeah, I like they're humans, or rather they're girls, I guess.
Yeah,
I they're boys.
Poggers. That's something I want to get hella good at, is drawing legs especially, but just like really good bodies that are just like, yes.
Dude, take some
aesthetic.
live drawing FrostDrive. All I'm gonna say is I got a lot better after that class.
I already looked it up, and the college nearby me doesn't even offer it.
Or just draw a bunch of naked people.
Yeah.
But like, draw them in an artistic manner, not like,
Don't draw any prawn. That's despicable, and if you draw it, everyone will hate you and not be your friend anymore.
That's the opposite.
Gosh, yeah. Dude, I mean, I should just start drawing an anime style because, for one, it's really popular. I could probably get more commissions if I make an anime-ish sort of art style too.
Yeah, something just to have on you, just so like, if in the rare cases where you would need an anime art style, to like, this looks like a job for me.
I've also learned how to make a puppet with the live 2D program, so I should really, just learn anime, and then I can also make VTuber things for people. Dude, people will pay like $800.
People pay more.
Yeah.
Yeah. VTubers are so in right now, and I do not get it.
Yeah, me neither. I would get tired of looking at the same.
Well, actually, no, I do get it. It's like, because usually with VTubers, I'm talking about specifically the VTubers where you do not know what they look like. Like, if you know what someone looks like, the magic is gone. Yeah. But like if it's like, if you just have like this avatar of this person that you don't know what it looks like, you kind of like insert your own personality and ideas onto them. So you're kind of like making them like your own, even though that's like kind of like
they
weird.
They become your dream waifu.
Yeah. Essentially, that's like the big appeal. That's why like VTubers are like taking all these measures to make sure they do not get doxxed, because that's the last thing they want.
Oh gosh.
It's like, wait a second, you're not a cute little waifu. You are ugly! They just start attacking her.
Dude, do you know the name of the mom from Gumball?
Nicole Watterson.
Oh yeah, dude. People seem to draw her a lot, like Sexy Time. Nicole Watterson. I think it's funny.
Listen, all right. I think what's his name? Sigmund Freud would like to join the call. After hearing you say that, I think Sigmund Freud's got some comments on that statement.
I hate it's
Freud
funny
so much.
Yeah, it's all that guy was a quack.
The guy was a quack, but I hate to say it, he was kind of right.
Okay, next up we got K-Boy drew Wee Bad Bass Burrito.
Oh, that's cute.
Do you like this show? I watched like I think one episode and I was like, okay.
I watched the first season. What I liked, it's like, it's not for me, but it's a quality show, and it's also like based in San Francisco, so that hit like a sweet spot for me. But I do enjoy the show, from what I've seen, which is a lot.
Art review though. The background looks really good.
I think they
nice job on the background.
I think they just took the background.
What do you think of like the lineless style with the drop shadow? I don't know if it really works. I don't know if I would do that.
I would I'd put some lines, some really like soft lines where there needs to be. So like to kind of make the bear's nose, I'd put like how do I say this? I'd put like a little line, so it's like, so the nose is supposed to be sticking out, so it doesn't look like flat.
Yeah.
Like with lineless style, like, obviously it's lineless, but sometimes you want to like put lines just to where you can show more volume.
Yeah. And if you're gonna do this drop shadow thing, I'll maybe put a paper texture on the bears. That might look cooler, like, ooh, they're paper. And then the drop shadow makes sense. Then they got a bear with some hearts on it. I don't think you drew the hearts, right? You just took an image.
Or maybe it's a symbol.
Just a little tip: don't make the mouth go off of the bear itself. Also, they got cheek.
No, don't listen
eye.
to him. Don't listen to him. No, don't listen to him. No. Make the mouth go over the eyes right now. Actually,
Make the nose coming off and make everything just coming off of the.
Yes.
Boy, I dare you to try and make this in 3D. You won't be able to.
He could do it. He could do it easily. He could do it. I could do it.
I don't know what to think of this. Is like separate doodles or actually constructed like this? You know, this style would be pretty good for animation. It'd be pretty fast to animate it.
I'm gonna go mute myself. I gotta go upload this real quick.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. That's kind of a cool head shape for like a main character. I could see that in a video game. Is this actually 3D? The freaking the background shapes are pretty dang cool. That is cool. Oh man, the music, I need to put this on loop. There we go. Okay, next up we got by Acorn. There you go, FrostDrive. I colored, outline, and colored it. Oh, that looks cool. That's cool. It's cool how you got the freaking dots on the hair. That is cool. And then you got the rainbow socks, which adds a lot of color palette to it, which makes them feel more magical. Which is cool. Dang. I'd say like there's a lot of things right here. The elbows are a good length. They go into the belly button. Arms are the right length. Feet are the right length. It's cool how you have the legs slightly taper out. That's something that I'm starting to do in my style too. Because I used to just have everybody have like basically stick legs, but it's not as appealing as like this sort of shape. That's awesome. If anything, I mean, maybe this would make a cool, really cool sticker with how it is, but for illustration, I don't know, it might be cool if it had a space background or something. Like a super, add to that magical vibe. This is cool. And my sexy OC, they say. I don't know about the white dots. I mean, it could work. I don't know what it adds though. Like, I don't know. At some point, does it become distracting? Because you're having white dots in the shadow. I don't know. It depends on what it's for too. Because if this is like, you know, if it had the face and everything, if it was a sticker, it'd still be cool. Yeah, also, dang, it would be actually really cool if it was a sticker, and then all the white dots were like glitter pieces. If you somehow got them to shine and glitter, that would be cool. Okay, next up we got Mega Chan. This banana for you. Gosh, I don't want to zoom in like that. Too scary. Is this like a meme or something?
What's happening? This banana for you?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what else to say. I mean, this banana is for you, isn't it?
I guess it is. It looks like he's got a really thick neck.
You know what? Actually, it's weird. Like when you're learning anatomy, necks are in real life a lot thicker than you expect them to be.
Yeah, that do be true.
I wish my neck, dude. If you want to see big necks, look at like football players.
Yeah.
It's like, what do they got in there? Jesus. They ate the football
cabinet. They're storing stuff in their neck.
That's even better. Let's say they ate the football, got stuck in there. That's why their necks are so thick.
Dude, this is by Mega Chan too. Mega Chan's got like a little cast of characters that are like all aliens, I think. It's pretty cool.
A little wacky cast of alien characters.
I think so.
I feel like for that design-wise, if they're aliens, you could take it further. Give them some antenna. Give them some scales. Give them some tails. Come on, take it further. But they look nice. They look polite. Like the one with the big eyes.
Yeah. I wonder when he made these. For some reason I feel like maybe I read something that he made these when he was a kid or something. Maybe.
For the guy with big eyes, you could just make him have one big eye.
Yeah. Well, he does have one eye guy right here.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
am I not showing
it? Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, but I just scooted over it. Never mind. Dang, I didn't realize I wasn't really sharing the whole image of these. Okay, next up we got a little icon by Pickled Plums. That's pretty cute. Is it something like, is this a flag? Weird. I don't know, I feel like
I think that's the bisexual flag mixed with another one.
Mixed with Wario.
Wario's not pink.
Isn't he purple and yellow?
He is purple and yellow though. That's Waluigi.
Oh, they got a texture. They got a texture for the hat, and I don't know. If you're gonna do a photo texture, I think you need to do it for the whole thing.
I didn't even notice it was a texture. But for the style, I think you should probably just do the texture by hand instead of just taking one, because it does look a little off.
Yeah, unless, I mean, you could probably do it in like if your whole thing was kind of memey, like how Gumball is kind of memey, and that it changes the mediums for characters.
I love that.
Yeah. Okay, this is by Dystopia Shark. Got a creature. I'm trying to see it though. Like, is that a tail in the back? Okay, I think I see 2 arms, 2 legs. So yeah, one thing to think about is the silhouette. If we just turn this all to black, can we tell what it is?
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I'd have him bend over farther and then have his legs droop independently from. No, have his arms droop independently from the legs, so you can tell, like, you know. Because at first when I saw this, I thought that his arm was like one big like the arm and the leg were the same. You don't want to make those like on the same. Like you want to have those, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you don't know these things, I would look up silhouette and also tangents, because you got a big tangent with the arm just goes right into the leg.
And here comes FrostDrive going on a tangent about tangents.
They're really easy to avoid once you know them, and they make a big impact.
He is right, though.
The tail like idea is cool, how it's like stony. But I would probably make it curl up the other way, because I don't know, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's going like into the ground. This is like a cool design. The proportions are cool. I would just, when you draw it, try to make it clear. Like I always think about the communication when I'm making stuff. Like, how clear is this? What percentage of, I want to like increase the percentage of people that are going to understand this like right away as much as possible. Because it sucks to like make a comic strip and then realize that only like 50% of people get it.
That's just a part of being an artist, though. Not everyone, you know, not every art is for everyone, but you just got to find out what works for your audience. But you generally want to make something for as most people as you can, unless, you know, you're making something for yourself, in which case, who cares?
Yeah. Like, yeah, you always want to make it as accessible as possible. Like with font and comic strips, I make it really big, probably way bigger than most people, because I think about people that have like poor vision or low vision. I don't want to make text too tiny. That actually happened to me for like a year. I couldn't read tiny text because I got so sick that my vision like got impaired. And yeah, I just see so many comic strip artists. They just like have a shitty font, or they make it way too small. I'm like, wow, you're kind of being a jerk.
Yeah, I don't want to have to zoom in. I don't want to have to do that.
I mean, you can't zoom in on things like Instagram. I don't think you can, yeah.
The only way you would do that is you would screenshot and then zoom in, but at that point, it's not even worth it.
Yeah. Let's see. Did that open all these images? So we got a couple more by Dystopia Shark. We got this like woman. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's like a clown, maybe, or like a wizard. Yeah. Definitely a nerd, you know, because of the glasses. That's what the Bible.
Yeah. And then a Fruity Pebbles man.
That's like a polka dot.
He's drowning in Fruity Pebbles.
I'm trying to think, how would I improve that? Maybe I'd have his like cheeks like just be like one, like just one like color, and then like you could do like I'm trying to figure like a way that you could do like the pattern better. I don't know. Maybe take some like inspiration from like Steven Universe fusions, how they'll have like the colors mashed up. Maybe.
Oh yeah, I would say make like one area of rest if you're gonna have that pattern. Like maybe the pants don't have the pattern.
I know he already has the arms bare, but
yeah, just need like a little bit more rest area. Here for this one, they said they can't draw cars, so they've been practicing. If you aren't thinking about the 3D geometry yet, or if you can't yet, just go to not this site. Just go to drawabox.com, and then this guy can teach you how to freaking draw like god tier within a week, basically. Like, here's a car right here. Oh my god!
If you want to draw cars, just draw cars, but draw them from like, you know, you're looking at a car, you know, and then you get like an idea of perspective and weight and sort of like a geometry of a car. I mean, the cars are just squares, but there's more than squares, you know.
Yeah, dude. What's crazy is a lot of people like Shark here, you know, they're trying to draw a car, which is like an absolutely intense, complicated orchestra of three-dimensional shapes, right?
It is hard.
At the same time, Shark might not even be able to draw a simple cube in 3D space. So if you can't draw a cube, you can't really draw anything else. But so if you're having trouble, just go learn how to draw a cube, and then like your brain explodes and you're like, I know how to draw the universe once you know how to draw a cube. Okay, next up, this is by Blob. Looks like some practice stuff. I'll open all these images real quick.
Oh, I like the mustache.
Yeah, good job on the mustache. Just erase everything else, just keep the mustache, you're good.
I didn't say that. But yes.
This one, head in the top right, looks pretty good. Like that's a good 3D looking sphere, and you got that cutout on the side. They look pretty good. I would say just judging from like these big long rectangle cubes that are going into the vanishing point, maybe it looks like you aren't spending enough time because these look kind of sloppy. So I bet if you just took a bit more time, it might look more refined and even more 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably just... Dude, I bet if you made 100 of these, you get like really good in no time. I mean, you're already good, but I need to do this, dude. Just draw a freaking mannequin 100 times.
Mannequins? I'm telling you, that's a part of the live drawing, buddy.
I mean, I've already done like figure drawing. Like I've probably done it 1,000 times.
No, you don't draw action figures. You gotta draw actual people.
I know, I've done like online like figure drawing where you give yourself 2 minutes to draw it. I've done that like 1,000 times, but you know, that's like something you gotta do 10,000 times.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it depends who you are, but you know, if you want to be good at something, you kind of just have to do it over and over and over until you actually hate it. You don't even like you want to keep doing it until it's like you can do it without even like thinking about it, you know? You don't have to like worry about like, am I doing this right? You just do it and it's just like automatic. You're like a robot.
Yeah. Jonas, who drew those pictures we just looked at, they said they have made 100. They've filled 13 sketchbooks up.
Hey, give me 13 more sketchbooks. Hurry it up.
Yeah. Dude,
I want them on my desk by tomorrow.
Jonas, I would say try out Draw a Box, because he like teaches like really how to understand 3D space, and then you have to do a 250 box challenge, and I did that, and like right after I was done, which only took me like a week, my art like went from to like within days. So like this is like the single most helpful art resource that I've ever had. I can't like recommend it enough. I actually, it's like my goal someday to actually complete this, and I'm gonna do it now because I have the time, because there's 7 lessons and each one is like so in depth that it'll take like a month to do it, and I think I got to lesson 2. That's how far I got. But it's so crazy. This guy is like I don't know, he must be like an actual like engineer sort of artist, because he draws so accurately in 3D space.
Oh, like a structural design sort of guy?
Yeah.
Where you need like a... Yeah, design people are weird. They'll tell you like, "Oh, I can know the exact measurements of a design just looking at them," and you'll be like, "Oh, you're stupid, you don't know." And then they actually just do it, and you're like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Duel said, "Could you send the link?" I mean, he might be talking to Jonas though. I'm interested. I'm gonna send more art, but this won't be as good as from last week.
I'm gonna post any art that I don't think I've literally just only been animating. I really want to sit down one of these days and just actually draw, but I have not been doing that.
Yeah, dude, I haven't just drawn in so long. I actually just made a second Instagram account recently just to post art, so it will make me want to draw more.
Yeah, I'm redesigning Fang a little bit, just to make her silhouette a little better.
Yeah, dude, I want to like redesign a lot of my characters, even though I've started the comic. Like, I don't care, I'll change them.
That's what I did. Yeah, because I really was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna have this giant lore reason on why Word has a jacket now, and I'm like, why? You know what? This design is generally a lot better for the character. Why wait? You know, do it now. Yeah, no, like in the first 4 episodes, Milo has like a normal head shape, and then I gave him the Collard's head just out of nowhere, and I didn't even explain it. And then yes, Sal has like a design. Like I just like, it's like why wait? Just who cares? Just change it. If it's legitimately better, you know, why?
Yeah, why hold yourself back?
Exactly. The time is now. The time is now.
Dude, I was looking at Dawn's design recently, and
Pokemon? Oh, from your character.
Yeah. Like her colors, I remember I did do like a lot of color variations, and I ended up picking this one, but it doesn't really mean anything. Her color scheme with her clothes is red, black, white. I don't know. It's just kind of random more than anything. I think I went with red because she's a hero, and like part of the hero's emblem is hearts, which is like pink and red. But it just feels kind of random more than anything. But at the same time, I like it. Maybe
you could have made her clothes darker, like in hue, because she's supposed to be like a villain, right? So it's like, you know, she's kind of like brightly colored. I mean, all the characters are villains, but she's like the villain, you know?
Yeah. But like, I'm also conflicted because, yeah, part of the whole theme of all of it is to like flip things on its head. So I'm like, with the antagonist, shouldn't I color them like heroes? I mean, Dawn is technically a hero. I don't know. It's probably fine.
You might just need to like sit on it a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's like the thing with designs. It's like, especially designs, like you'll come up with like a great like design, and then like you'll hate it like in 5 days, or like find a better one. Sometimes you do have to sit on a design.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I drew like this awesome jet rabbit the other day. Oh, it's right here. I'll show it. I thought this is the coolest thing I ever draw, and then nobody really liked it. And then the next day I was like, yeah, it's not that great, I guess.
There's a unspoken euphoria upon making a new design that goes away after like a month, or like a couple of weeks, or like a day.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I redesigned this character. I feel so good. And then you like, it's like when you look back on old art that you thought was great, and you're like, I used to draw like that. Are you serious?
Oh my gosh, dude. We should make an art Parlor episode where me, you, and Zombie just show each other really ancient art we've made.
Oh, I don't want to cringe.
Laugh at it.
Ugh.
Don't you want to like show everybody where you started and be an inspiration?
I do, and I do that, but I don't like looking at my art. Well, not that I don't like looking at it, but it's just like, yep, this is my art. Yup. Okay.
Dude, the worst ones of mine that are old is when I drew a picture of somebody, like I just drew it for them, maybe for their birthday or something, and I just cursed them with this cursed image that I drew because it was so bad, but I didn't know.
That was like when I drew my mom, and I honestly tried my hardest. And she hated it and told everyone in my family that it was. Get over here! All right, hold on. She's saying it sucked ass right now. It did. I tried really hard to get her blockhead, and she. Oh, and I put my heart and soul into it, and you hated it. And she. No. And she would go in front of my family members and be like, "Yeah, my son's an artist, but he can't draw me. Look at this. Look how he did his own mother. Does he not love his own mother?" And she's being all dramatic about it. She still is. And ooh.
Damn, your mom's roasting you.
Saying
it sucked ass.
Now I don't even feel bad about that. I ruined her. I don't care.
She says it sucked ass, and then you're like, oh, I don't feel so good, and they start evaporating away.
We disappearing forever. I tried my hardest, dude. That was a new style that I was trying, and she hated it. I'm never drawing her again. I said that, she was like, good. I don't care. It wasn't that bad. It's not my fault she got a blockhead. She's like,
Dude, Will, this said laugh my ass off. This is awesome. Are you talking about the website?
She said, keep it up. Let's see how you get to school on your own. Oh, whatever. I love my mom.
How much longer, Jay?
Ooh.
Didn't tell you you need your help.
Hey, get off the stream. All right, what's next art? Next art.
Yeah. We're almost done. I think this is the last one, actually. This is by Acorn. It's an animation that they made.
Ooh. What are you waiting?
I'm just a fool to keep on chasing after nothing great. You're just a fool to keep pretending that you're loving me. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Dang.
Aww.
That was cool.
That was cute. I really like the transition in like the first part. That's something I need to employ in some of my stuff. It's cool transitions. Big fan of that. Big fan.
The whole tone of this was really good. The only thing that seems weird is like this part where he's tripping it over the right here. Oh, it looks like his foot like goes backwards a bit. I don't know why. I would just put him like a tiny bit more forward when he's tripping. Yeah.
I know it's like a cute thing about like, oh, he fell down, it's sad, but I would like employ like different colors than just gray. But that's like a personal like me thing. You don't it works for what it is, but I would like use like Maybe the dog could be like a cute little brown. And the rabbit.
Yeah, like maybe like a super muted sepia sort of feeling. That could be
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, I was talking more just like, but that works also.
I think like the low contrast kind of like adds to the vibe. Like sepia would be cool. If you color anything, maybe you just color the flower.
It really depends on the mood you're going for.
Yeah. I skipped a dual wielded. Did dual wielded post something? Oh yeah. How did I skip that? Okay, these are the last images. Dang, these are from dual wielded's video game.
The cars.
Yeah, so these are like game assets for his game. So these are probably his game is like an underground cave. So these are probably like in the background of the 2D level as you're going by them. They look pretty good. Dang, these must have been hard to make with sprites.
I like the broken glass on that one car.
Yeah,
Really good.
that is cool. Whoa, he's got like a 3D render. That looks cool.
Yeah, we get an in production screenshot.
Dang. Floating cars. The way you got the lighting, where you can't really see the cars that well. That's cool.
Maybe they're platforms. That's why they're floating.
Oh, that would be sick. A level where you're jumping from floating car to floating car up and up.
I was talking about like maybe you're like scaling some ruins, and so maybe there's like a huge car pile up.
Oh yeah, dude, there actually is a cave somewhere in the UK where like hundreds of cars got poured down into this cave.
Kill car cave.
Dude, look at the ground. I don't know how they did that. It's like some procedural generation on the ground.
Yeah, it's like a weird texture. I like it though.
That is cool, Duel.
I am a fan.
Oh, you said, yeah, it took very long to get the angle and the pixel art. Dude, I bet. Oh my gosh. Said, yeah, there'll be ropes and they're hanging from the ceiling. There's some more in the info Discord messages with the images. Oh yeah, I should have read this before we looked at it. Oh, he said, working on some cars for a car graveyard for this game. There'll be background assets.
Oh, it's a car graveyard.
Oh. Pretty proud of the cars, though. I'm 100% down to make them better if you have any tips. Tips for the cars.
I don't know how to make cars.
I assume with like Unity, you can add overlays to the cars, like to get them in the right lighting. So it's probably smart that you didn't add like harsh shading. It looks like they're in ambient light. So you can do like post-processing in Unity, which would be cool. Yeah, dang, I don't have any tips. Maybe if you add like around the part with the tire, if you add the inside a little bit, that way they don't look so flat right there. Like add the inside middle gray. But yeah, it's pretty awesome though. So yeah, that's a 3D model of the ground I was talking about earlier with the UV mapping problems he had. Dang. Dude, oh my gosh, UV mapping with sprite artwork, that sounds like a nightmare.
That's why I don't do it. LOL.
Alright, so if that's the last art, I think we'll end the live stream here. Thanks for coming on, everybody. We'll do another live stream next Saturday or Sunday. Most of the time it'll be Saturday, but maybe sometimes Sunday.
Do you have any last messages? Be nice to each other. Don't draw your mom. She'll never let you forget it.
See you next week, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Are they gone?